as a result of how Endeavour has touched this city. I want to extend my thanks to the hundreds of thousands of residents and visitors who came to watch the Endeavour pass through our streets. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating in this historic 3 days. And thank you for making this great city of ours, the City of Angels, just a little bit better today. I also want to thank the residents of Westchester and South Los Angeles. You were the most inconvenienced by the transportation of the shuttle, but you also were the most enthusiastic spectators. They deserve a hand for their patience, and they have our appreciation. Give them a big hand. I don't have to tell you the reason why you're all here is nothing like this has ever been attempted before. And nothing like this will ever be attempted again. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. This was not just a once-in-a-lifetime event, however. This was a once event. And I'm heartened, we're all heartened, by the reception that all Angelinos have given. And of course, none of this would be possible without the help of the many departments in our city that came together and worked in concert with one another. We'll hear from some of them in just a few minutes, but I want to acknowledge the Department of Transportation who've been here all along the way. Without them, this would never have happened. The Department of Water and Power that had to dismantle a couple of hundred street lamps. Public Works Department, Street Services, the Bureau of Engineering, the Bureau of Street Lighting, the LA World Airports, the Los Angeles Police Department, the Los Angeles Fire Department, the Emergency Management Department, the City of Inglewood, and my Office of Homeland Security and Public Safety, Energy and the Environment and Transportation, the Information Technology Agency, and the Urban Forestry component of our city. Now, getting the shuttle from LAX to the Science Center was no small feat, but you made the Endeavour's final mission a resounding success. You make the extraordinary seem routine, and you have our undying gratitude. Mission 26, mission accomplished. Let me bring over the man who is always humble in these events, but he leads a department that's here right now, all along the way, keeping you safe. Not one incident along the route, moving the biggest object that anybody's ever moved in a city, and not one single incident. Help me in welcoming the Chief of the Los Angeles Police Department, Charlie Beck.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you for this gift to Los Angeles, and more importantly, this gift to the children of Los Angeles. The Space Shuttle will bring an additional 1 million visitors to the Science Center. Can you imagine the lives that will be enriched by its presence? The Los Angeles Police Department is so proud to be a part of this, and I have a couple of thanks that I want to give out, and I'll be brief. First, I want to thank the over 1,000 police officers who over 3 days lined the streets of Los Angeles and made sure we had a calm and quiet event. And then, but more importantly, I want to thank the over 1 million Angelinos and people from all over the region who watched the Endeavour, watched this movement, were patient with us, and most of all, were so enthusiastic. I've worked crowds in Los Angeles for 35 years now. This is the best, most enthusiastic, this is the most special crowd that we've ever worked with. Thank you. Los Angeles should be very proud. Very proud of the way that you've received the shuttle and the fact that we have it here, not only for our children, but for generations to come. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
remember all of the naysayers saying that Carmageddon was going to be a disaster, and we were going to have congestion, and it was just going to be gridlock. And the police department and the fire department and the Department of Transportation all working together made it Karma Heaven. Well, this event was an event that a lot of people said wouldn't work. And one of the reasons why it did is we had more than 200 firefighters helping all along the way, helping with the logistics of moving this incredible endeavor to its final resting home. The man who leads that department is a great friend of mine, Chief Cummings, Brian Cummings.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Is this amazing or what? I feel like a kid standing up here watching this coming here to the Expo Center. I want to thank the over 200 men and women of the Los Angeles Fire Department who are out here since the move started to make sure that we kept you safe. And thank the crowds for everyone coming out and being so positive and so enthusiastic about this. Today, everyone in the city of Los Angeles is an astronaut. And every young man and woman out there is one step closer to the stars. So this is a phenomenal thing for the city of Los Angeles. Only in a city like this, where everybody pulls together. The communities, your public safety folks, all the services of Los Angeles pull together. Could we make something like this happen so seamlessly and turn it almost into an afternoon parade? So thank you very much for coming out. Enjoy this and enjoy it for the years to come. Thank you.
And now, our last speaker is someone who deserves a great deal of credit on its final mission. That man is the leader of the California Science Center, the man most responsible for helping to make this happen. Help me in welcoming Jeff Rudolph.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, everyone in LA, Inglewood, the state of California for helping make this an incredible day. I walked most of the route. I can tell you that over 1 million people were so positive, so encouraging. All we heard was, wow, thank you, and young people saying, I want to be an astronaut. What a phenomenal 3 days. I may need some sleep, but what a great 3 days. And Mr. Mayor, I may get kicked for it, but it was the mother of all parades.
Yes, it was. The mother of all parades, baby.
And we couldn't have done it without Mayor's support, Mayor Butts and Inglewood's support, and thousands of city departments, employees, and people who came out and helped maintain the crowd. It didn't take much, I will say, to maintain the order of this crowd. Everyone was fantastic, was patient as we took our time coming through the city, but incredible. The other, I have to recognize the workers who planned and executed this move. And this group of people who are about to collapse. I mean, you have no idea how hard all the folks who worked on the move. Stand up if you're still able to, and thank everybody from the move team. Truly, probably almost 1,000 people. Also, almost 1,000 volunteers came out to help the Science Center and line the route and provide information to people. Thank you to all of our volunteers. And finally, we couldn't do all this without resources and without the support of the philanthropic community. Since we first started this effort and this endeavor and were awarded the Space Shuttle, we have had phenomenal response from foundations, corporations, individuals throughout the community. And I want to recognize Steve Soberoff, who's our special advisor, for his help and assistance in starting us off. And a very, very special recognition to Mrs. Linda Ocean and the Samuel Ocean Family Foundation, who's got a picture of her late husband Samuel with her. This is not the one that is in the space shuttle right now that flew here in the shuttle from Florida. And once we have it in the Samuel Ocean Pavilion here, we'll go inside the hatch and take out the photo of Sam. So Linda, thank you so much for all your leadership and support.
And now,
One last thing. And it really is this huge team effort and the whole city that came out that made us successfully land Endeavour on this last mission. But we are not done with mission 26. October 30th, we will open our exhibit in the California Science Center, and you are welcome in just over 2 weeks to come and visit and see Endeavour here and to see some great exhibits with it. And then we continue on in the mission to build and develop the Samuel Ocean Air and Space Center, and in 2017 you can come back and see what will be the best air and space center in the nation and the world. Thank you again for all of everyone's help. This is a team effort.
and now, we wanted, you know, obviously with the city kind of supervising this move, we wanted to transfer this to the Science Center. We thought of maybe handing over some keys, but the shuttle doesn't have keys. We thought of maybe giving him a big key, but instead we thought we'd give him his own shuttle back, and here it is. Thank you, everybody.